Lassos, boots, saddles, and all will be on display at the Briscoe this weekend to celebrate National Day of the Cowboy. And a local spot is providing all the grub. Joining me is Anthony Shepard, owner of Shep's Place and Eatery. Okay, Anthony, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure to be here.
Thanks for being here.
Yes,
all right, what are we making?
So today we're doing a version of our Dirty Mac.
Dirty Mac? How dirty?
As dirty as you want it to get.
All right, I like
usually
that,
up to
Dirty
the
Mac.
customer.
What? No, really, honestly, why do you call it that?
So we actually didn't come up with this. A customer did. We never heard of it before. And so we were serving them. They asked us if we can put this together for them. We did, and they asked it to stay on the menu, so we kept it.
Okay, and
so
what's in the Mac?
So in the Mac, so of course we use noodles, of course,
Sure.
and depending on catering options, we also do say like free as well. So in the Mac we have whole milk, we have cream, and if you want to take a pinch of that's pepper. If you want to take like 2 or 3 pinches of that
and put
that
in there.
In the milk, correct.
Okay. Is that enough?
Yes, sir. That's fine.
All right, good.
And
good,
then
good.
this is thyme.
Oh, sorry.
This is thyme. If you want to put like 2 or 3 pinches
2
in there.
or 3 in there.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Look at that. That looks
Yes, sir.
good.
And then this is oregano.
Now, I
can
gotta
put
ask
that in
you,
there as well.
everybody uses thyme, but what does it do to the dish?
So the herbs are very aromatic. I like using oregano, thyme.
Yeah.
Let's turn this down.
So aromatic reasons?
Correct, and it just brings a bunch of flavor to the dish, and a lot of people don't do that with mac and cheese. They usually just use salt and pepper.
Right.
But I like things to be very flavorful.
You like to up it a little bit.
It has to pop.
Very
so
good.
we're stirring the noodles. It might still be done. Well, not done yet. But what we can do to get ahead is if you want to start putting some cheese in there.
We put it in there?
We can put the whole thing in there.
Put the whole thing in there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we don't do a bechamel sauce, no flour.
Okay.
And then so we have to use double the cheese.
Oh man, this is nice and cheesy,
Yes,
Anthony.
sir.
Look at
And
that.
then, no, we got another one.
Okay.
You want to drop that in there as well?
Now, you were talking earlier, you have a real cowboy technique, the way that the cowboys used to make a long time ago, right?
Correct. So basically, smoking has become today's novelty. What it used to be survival, we use as pleasure, enjoyment for celebration.
Yeah, so you were telling me about, this is brisket, right?
Correct.
You know, we call it kind of barbecue now, right? But the cowboys back in the 1800s, you know, you're out in the range, you're going through Texas back in the day. You smoke that meat not just for fun, but why, Anthony?
It was for survival. So once you made a kill, you didn't have time to process it or do everything right then and there. You needed to preserve it. You didn't have a refrigerator. So usually what most would do, you'll take any kind of debris that you can find out there, any kind of dry wood. We use wood all the time. Just have wood, have your meat up in the cellar or above, and you just smoke it. So you had to do that to keep the bugs away and preserve your meat.
So the smoke would keep the bugs away.
Correct.
Also, if you had salt, that would help to preserve. So if you had smoke and you had salt, then you were okay.
It was pretty much good to go, and you can travel for you and your friends. You know, have plenty to eat, and you can sell and make some money as well, barter.
So if you're on the trail and the cookie's like, hey boss, we're running low on salt, there's problems then, probably.
There is, but there's natural ways you can get it. So you can go to, if you're near the coast, you can take seawater. And you can do like a little shallow lake, and you can have it dry out naturally. And then you can have the salt starting to form on the coast there, and you just harvest it, and then you can sell it. And also salt used to be currency.
So what made you want to cook this way?
Everybody asks me to cook since I can cook pretty good, you know? I don't mind cooking. It's a pleasure. It brings people together no matter where you're from, your language, where you're from. And it's just fun. I'm outside, you see everything, you see everybody, and you just get to just be there and just serve. You know?
So this dish here, you've got the brisket on top of the dirty mac and cheese, right?
Correct. So normally what we do on our plates with the dirty mac and cheese, we give 12 ounces of mac and cheese on the bottom. We give about 8 to 10 ounces of brisket, and then we layer it with pickles, onions. We didn't put jalapenos today.
Can I taste it?
By all means.
All right. Well, let's see here. Mmm. That is very good, very good. Way to go, Anthony. I knew it was going to be good. All right, real quick.
Yes, sir.
Where are you located, and how can folks find out more?
So we're completely 100% mobile right now. We're hoping to look for a place soon. We should have that probably by August, September. But we're going to be down at the Briscoe Art Museum for the National Day of the Cowboy. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay. Or you can give us a call or shoot us an email. So.
Okay, all right. So we found out about all the cooking coming up a little bit later in the show. We're going to do some crafts as well. It's going to be a big time at the Briscoe Museum this weekend. It's going to be Saturday. National Day of the Cowboy, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
And that brisket is very, very good as well.